Hey Aquarius, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your open heart reading, Opening the Heart. So it's based on this card from the Lemurian Starchild Oracle. So this is the current energy. So if you feel like you don't need like any heart healing, wow, my voice just going away all of a sudden. If you feel like you don't need any heart healing or clearing of your heart chakra, if you're in that perfect place from your heart, then the reading is probably not for you. However, I think that even if you feel really good about where you are as far as your heart, your overall heart emotional health, then I feel like there's always room for expansion. So I think that you will find something of value. And this reading is for Aquarius and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So nobody's in the live just yet. Just know that I'm going to, oh, there we go. So just know that I am going to post the replay of this on YouTube. So having a hard time speaking, have a hard time like gathering my thoughts. So that may be something that you're also going through. Doesn't have to be. Sometimes when certain things happen to me at the beginning of a reading, I kind of get that that's some type of your energy, but it could completely be mine. So let's get started. So opening the heart, it says the right to love and be loved and heart healing. So I feel like even if you are in a committed relationship, I feel like there is something that maybe you're not fully opening up. It could be the other person, but I'm going to tell you that I'm really focused on your energy. So it's not so much about fixing somebody else or seeing what another person can do to improve. It's more about yourself. So you may feel a little called out during the reading. That's just Spirit coming through, trying to show you the things that you're not quite aware of that you can do to improve your life. So let's read what it says in the book about opening the heart. So again, it says the right to love and be loved, heart healing, healing grief issues, opening the heart chakra. Dear one, this card is an invitation to open your heart. As I open to the love that I am, the love in everything shines back at me. So I am feeling strongly that the healing grief issues like stood out to me on the page. So, maybe not for all of you, but for some of you, that is a big, huge part. And I don't think that we often realize that even when we're grieving the loss of a loved one, that we carry that pain and it can affect the way that we love our family, the way that we love that we show love to our partner or attract a certain type of person to us. So I definitely see that as affecting some of you. So do you feel that life has treated you unfairly? Know that you have been properly prepared for the initiations on your path here. Your heart has been nurtured with much light in Lemuria and on the Pleiades to become a very courageous heart indeed. In this lifetime, it is put to the test, for there has never been a period like this on earth. Does it feel safer to close your heart amidst the turmoil? You might get this message from the mind, from the voice of fear. When your heart is not open, you cannot fully live. Release your insecurities and your judgments of others and open to life. You might have to face hurts and issues when you open your heart, but you will also be open to love and to the grace of God that nurtures your human heart. Know that both your human heart and your cosmic heart are not fragile. Let this projection of the ego go now, for it is only the ego that fears its own death. The heart is eternal and knows that there is nothing to fear within this earthly experience. Then let this love trickle down further within to touch your inner child and spread through your whole body. Dedicate a self-nurturing space so that this loving truth can be fully received by your inner child. to provide its wisdom and healing in times of confusion. It is the heart that frees humanity from its bonds, the dense forms that have been blocking the path. These denser materials cannot withstand the light of the heart, and they are, therefore, crumbling from the burden of their own weight to make way for the new earth. And that's really the concept of heaven on earth, right? So the affirmation for this is, as I open to the radiance of love, I rediscover more and more of my sacred nature. So that goes back, the sacred nature goes back to this right to be loved, right to love and be loved. So I feel like that is especially crucial for you. It's standing out to me as well. So I feel like that is talking about our birthright. Like, it's not a privilege. It's not something that you earn. You don't earn love. It's your birthright. So it's about loving yourself and vibing high, and then attracting that same thing within a divine partner. Definitely have a tickle in my throat. So some of you may have been having a difficult time, number one, recognizing your personal truth and being able to fully share your heart with your partner. Or you may have a hard time even recognizing that there's more to what you feel. And I think that there's a level of expectation that we have of our partners that is kind of unfair. It's like this expectation that they would meet a certain thing, but we don't necessarily voice that. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. So what's the past energy for Aquarius? And we have heaven on earth, just like I was saying. You know, that's speaking about the heaven on earth. And it says, all are invited, fifth dimension, new earth, spirit in matter. Look how beautiful that is. I wish I had my camera set sideways. But that's what the whole purpose is, to raise the collective vibration so that we can be in this fifth dimension. And, you know, not everybody is going through an awakening right now, so that may be talk that doesn't make sense to you. But I just ask that you remember it, because at some point it will make sense to you. All right, so let's go ahead and read what it says. That is number 11. 11 is definitely a divine number. 181. Number 11. Okay. I don't think I've gotten this for any of the other signs. We are in the age of Aquarius, right? And that is what's supposed to usher in this heaven on earth. All are invited, fifth dimension, new earth, spirit and matter. Imagine an earth without suffering, an earth where the Lemurian template has come to fruition. You have drawn this card because you are being asked to dare to dream. It is not always easy to open your heart to grand visions, especially if you have been disappointed in life. Then please realize that this vision is not a plaster to cover your or anyone's pain. It is not an ideal to believe in. You're invited to open to this dream because you are a co-creator and you can play a part in the ongoing manifestation of the new earth. To assist in the manifestation of the new earth, you first need to see it. Then you need to start living on the new earth by manifesting it in your own life. You can do this by following your heart, by being in your own integrity. When you are living on the new earth, you see everyone in their light, even though many are still riding out the old paradigm. So what I'm getting here is, it's like there is a perception, it's almost like a fog over your eyes that's making you see only the negative. And it's like you can't even fathom a positive future, even though, I don't know, I feel like somebody has been telling you, like, think positive, and it's like you hear it, but do you feel that? Do you let it sink in? Thinking positive is huge. So okay, So it says to allow God into your physical world. The physical world is like the out-breath of God, and the in-breath is like the heart of God. Both are part of a divine process, a flow. Be aware of your breathing. Be in touch with the in-breath and out-breath. Through breathing, you start to spiritualize the manifest world because God's breath is also your breath. Through being receptive to God's love in every breath, you start to see that you and God are not separate. And I feel like that is something that's really important to you if you are grieving the loss of a loved one. So if heaven is on earth, then there's no separation for you, knowing that your passed on loved ones have gone, they've only taken a different form. They're just spiritual now. They don't have the meat suit or the body, right? So if you feel heaven on earth, you're going to feel that you're on that same plane with your passed on loved ones. So it's just a change, a transformation of your relationship with them. Okay, so ask yourself how much love, compassion, and understanding you are allowing to flow to yourself right now. This question's answer, no matter what that might be, if always responded to with your love, understanding, and compassion, will bring you back into the streams of love and healing, which will take you home to heaven on earth. And the affirmation for this is, my inner dial is tuned to heaven within, so I find heaven manifested. And it's funny that the affirmation is, my inner dial is tuned to heaven within, because I just recently was talking to a close friend and saying, like, if we look at our bodies as like TV sets with antennas that receive a signal, and then when we pass on, the TV is broke, but the signal is still coming. It's just not coming to that body anymore. Okay, so maybe it's about tuning into that frequency, tuning into that dial to heaven on earth. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see what the future energy is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, we have cosmic circles. It says create sacred space, embrace unlimited possibilities. So yeah, I think this also goes in line with that, focusing on the positive, and it's like realizing that your dreams don't have to be impossible. It's like almost like a barrier I'm seeing either over your eyes or in your brain of not being able to see your own self-worth as deserving of a big grand thing, so you think very small. So this is really telling you to think big, but we'll see a little bit about what the book says. I feel like it's really talking about unlimited possibilities. So this is on number 3. So we have 11, 3, 3 on the cards. There we go. Okay, so it says embrace unlimited possibilities, create sacred space and sacred geometry. Cosmic circles raise my vibration and provide an intimate connection with the earth. On entering a cosmic circle in my physical or light body, I receive instant healing. Cosmic circles might present as sacred geometry, such as the, Vesica Pisces, the Merkaba, Star of David, or a beautiful sphere. They can present as stone circles, crop circles, or energetic circles, places with powerful energy vortices. Beyond the linear mind, who thinks that all circles need to be uniform, your heart connects to a variety of beautiful cosmic circles. Okay. You can see many cosmic circles when you look up in the night sky. Planets orbit in sacred circles around stars, and stars follow greater circles around the center of the galaxy. These are macroscopic equivalents of the sacred circles on Earth. Therefore, the cosmic circles on Earth are also communication portals where you can connect to your cosmic family of light, such as Pleiadians, Seerians, and Arcturians. Now, you don't have to resonate as Pleiadians, Seerians, or Arcturians. That may be way past what you're trying to come to this reading for. But I think that that's part of the mind that needs to expand to be open to the possibility. It doesn't have to resonate as something for you personally, but every time your mind tries to tell you that that's nonsense, you don't know. So be more open, and I think that's going to be crucial to this heaven on earth and opening the heart that you already have here. So let's see what it says. A cosmic circle is around me and creates a beautiful vortex of light. I connect to source beyond density. So what it's saying is that you're connected directly to God. Okay, the source. Whatever God is for you. Okay. I love that. And it's so Aquarian, like Aquarius, you know, age of Aquarius, to see these two cards come out. Heaven on earth and the cosmic circles. So I love it. All right, so let's see how this is playing out in your life. Spirit, show me clearly what's going on with Aquarius. What's the past energy here? And we have the Empress. All right, so I definitely, with passed on loved ones, with this coming out, I feel like you could be a mother, or your mother is passed on, but you are connected. It's showing you connected. And it could be that you are a mother and you have had a child pass on. And I'm really getting that very strongly. So, however it resonates for you, it doesn't have to be either. But the Empress is all about growth, nurturing, planting seeds, fertility, creating, right? So I just heard a different reader. They were saying, you know, like, the Emperor is trying to make stable and keep what he has. The Empress actually brings things into fruition, plants seeds, nurtures them, grows things, and it's like, that's so powerful. I mean, it's really powerful. All right, so especially in regard to, you know, this new earth or heaven on earth, it's like, you know, this is the Empress that represents the Garden of Eden, you know? Okay, so let's see what the current energy is for Aquarius. And we have the Six of Wands. So this is about having gone through the battles and received the victory. But what Spirit usually does is gives you this victory, because it's a number 6. It's like give you that victory to motivate you to keep going, to keep excelling, to keep progressing, to keep persevering. So it's not a small victory. It's a big victory, and it could put you in the limelight, put you in spotlight. But it's also a need to, you know, take the win and allow that to motivate you, to fuel you to keep going, right? Okay, so what's the challenge here for Aquarius? Okay, and we have Justice. So it could be dealing with a Libra. Doesn't have to be. But I see this as, I mean, this is somebody in this depiction of the Justice card. This is about, well, I'll tell you what I feel like this card, because it says detach, what they're talking about is detach from feeling the need to create your own karmic justice. So if somebody hurts you, then it's not about you, like that person paying you back. It's about you letting go of that and you allowing the universe to pay you back, right? To bring your good karma to you because of the bad karma that you received from someone else. So detach from the need to serve justice to anyone. That's not your place, right? But it's also in this depiction, I mean, I really see this, if it is dealing with the pain and loss of a loved one, it's about detaching from that emotional attachment to that person's physical body, because spiritually they are right there next to you. And you may be seeing like white birds like this, and that is their indication that they are there with you. But we will get a little bit more clarification. What is the advice from Spirit for Aquarius? And we have the Four of Swords, just breathe. This is all about healing. But I do see this as like she is having an experience with some, not a physical body there, connecting to spiritual realms, connecting with her passed on loved one, if that's what it is. I'm going to stop saying if that's what it is. That's what I'm getting, you know, that's what I'm getting very strongly. Okay. Sorry about that. And the outcome is the World. Embrace the end of this cycle, because a new world is coming. And that's exactly what we were getting with this heaven on earth, right? Cosmic circles is the outcome, right? That for the future. So this is very similar card. Although this guy looks like Simon Cowell to me. I don't know why. Very weird. Okay. So let's clarify this. Right, and that's so crazy because at the bottom of the deck we have the Fool card. So that's the card that comes after you complete this cycle. Then it's a brand new life, a brand new path, but from enlightened eyes, right? It's totally different than when you were first starting out and going on this journey alone. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify this. Why is the Empress here for Aquarius? We have the Ace of Wands. And what I'm getting here is that it all starts with your thoughts. You know, we see here that she's got like this fire is starting in her third eye. And then now she's making it real. So it's a seed, it's the seed that was planted, and now it's making it real. So definitely feel like this is about a change, a new start, a change in your perspective, in your way of thinking. Like seeing the positive, going after, like identifying what makes you passionate and going after that, and not kind of always seeing the negative part of it. Why is the Six of Wands here for the current energy? And we have the Page of Pentacles. So this could be about a job. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're finally getting a job, and that could have been, you know, what am I getting here? That could have been something that you were really struggling with. And when you're home and don't necessarily have the time to, or when you're home and you have too much time to think about things that are painful, it's unless you make a conscious effort to utilize that time to heal, it can make it worse and bring on that, you know, that depression, that like drowning in your emotions. So I feel like maybe there is a new opportunity coming your way, or maybe it's something that you're trying for, applying for a job to get out there, put yourself out there again. Okay, so why is justice here as the challenge? Okay, we got 2 cards flipped over. So, wow. So we have the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. So what I'm getting here, yeah, is exactly what I was saying, is it's like there is something that maybe something has happened to you. This could be in regard to like an employer or something, and it's like, you know, had you very down, but also feeling like, you know, I did everything I could, there's nothing I can do, and that's not true. You have to see the positive and recognize that even if somebody betrays you or lies on you or throws you under the bus, there's something to be learned about it, right? And everything comes to this moment now. Everything got you to this moment now. This isn't a great place to be, so detach from it. Move forward. This is her also like releasing, allowing something to be set free, and then if it comes back to her, then it's hers, right? So I just feel like there's this level of disappointment on her face. That is the challenge. So you've been disappointed, whether, you know, these could be all manner of reasons, right? Detach from that. Maybe it's not time to deal with it just yet. Detach from it so you can get on track, stay positive, and then when you're in a better place emotionally, once you've opened your heart and you can really, you feel more stable to look at those things, then deal with them. And I don't often say like deal with it later, but sometimes you're just not in that place where you can look at things and see them clearly. All right, so and exactly what this is getting to that place where you can just calm yourself and meditate and, you know, take the time to really heal. All right, so why is this 4 of Swords here? And we have the Magician. So it's funny because I see this as, you know, this is a different depiction of the Magician than the traditional, but it's very much about meditation and understanding your power, the power within you to really create movement in your life. And I feel like it's almost like you have to sit still in order to really receive that spiritual energy or recognize that within yourself. Of course, more circles, right? More circles. We're talking about cosmic circles. So there's power there. Power in circles. It reminds me of that movie. It's a circle. It's a circle. I just do things for my own entertainment. I apologize. Okay, lost cards. There we go. Okay, so why is this World card here as the outcome? All right, so you get the 5 of Wands. So I feel like there is, like, before you actually complete a cycle and have the victory and, you know, get your standing ovation, there's always going to be either conflict within or conflict in your environment. It's something about the way the universe works that others cannot stand to see others succeed. And hopefully we can get past that type of mentality and have this heaven on earth, but we're not quite there yet. So either it's you that's going to try to self-sabotage, or it's others that, you know, out of jealousy are going to try to put a crimp in the road. You know, and that's the one beauty I see with tarot, is that you can change that. If you see it coming, you can change that. You still have free will. This is just giving you a glimpse of the energies that are coming, right? So that's a beautiful thing. All right, I'm trying to see if there's anything else to add to this. It all comes down to being able to get to that new path. The new heaven on earth, the new path for you, the new relationship, the new value in yourself, the new light shining on you. This could be, I just feel like there's a lot of positive energy around you. So again, if this is about a passed on loved one, they are all around you, and they are like trying to keep your vibe high and comfort you and show you signs that they are there with you. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and, where's my book that goes with that? Okay. We're going to get an enchanted map, oracle, and then close out the reading. If you came in late on the reading, I am going to post the replay on my YouTube, so check it out there. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? Ooh-wee. Number 33, and I said we had 11 and 33 in the cards. Number 33, and I've heard this number and seen this so much today. It almost took my breath away to see it. Number 33, peaks of joy. So let's see what it says about that. Number 33. And right when it came out, like there was an entire avalanche behind me with my kids. So they're handling it, but it's just funny how Spirit works like that. All right. So it says, your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is seeing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. So I feel like if you're not feeling this, the energy is there. So open up to it. And if you do feel it, then that's what's creating this heaven on earth. And it's really beautiful. Those are the messages that came through. This really is a beautiful card. If you're seeing 33, I definitely encourage you to look up that number. Google the spiritual meaning of number 33. It is quite a divine number. So that's what's coming through. Thank you so much for watching. And if you missed any part of it, you can catch the replay on my YouTube. Remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.